lives in another castle.
Saccharissa. You came for me, I presume. I wouldn't want to seem ungrateful, but emotion is a phantom itch now. We are not of the same species, you and I. I have no nostalgia for Earth. I cut it out. My body rejected it. Do you know, it was the soul I stripped away which allowed me to commit such awful crimes. Psychopathy is a quite human trait. Now I am beyond the cage of humanity. I am rarefied. This dimension has worked a great alchemy on me. And in return, I mean to restore it to greatness. Every petrified forest must start from a single manganese seed. You're feeling short of breath. The atmosphere is oxidizing your blood, turning it to metal. In my realm, that which does not make you stronger kills you. Go back to your world. Go back with my thanks. When present matters are concluded, I'll see to it that the rifts are welded closed. You have my word.
You, me, on a beach of razor fossils. The vultures of Lang plucking your nerve endings like a fabulous instrument. Call me sometime.
Hey. When I was a kid, we built a treehouse out of scavenged wood. Lasted one long summer before the autumn winds blew it apart. Had time for my first kiss up there. Sweet as August apples. The fallen blossom never returns to the branch, but you only lose what you cling to. There's a treehouse north of here, built to last decades, solid as the oak it's in. Kids who built it were part of a club, called themselves the League of Monster Slayers, without a hint of irony, because that's exactly what they were. See, the window between worlds has always been open a crack on this island. Things would sometimes slip through. Kids knew that. They feared it. But they still wanted to fight it. So they built the clubhouse as a lookout, a library, a base of operations. Been there for decades, Red tells me. Kids would grow into adults, pass the torch and the key to younger generations, so it went. The League abided, as did the treehouse, until now. Forest around the treehouse is alive and deadly. I found out the hard way. Almost got myself killed. Seems the Akab are particularly fond of that spot. Or they want to keep us out. Perhaps the kids kept something in the treehouse. Something the moths are afraid of. I wouldn't underestimate the League. Before the mountain, and by the grace of nature, I was allowed to realize I am only a child. Club I was part of didn't fight monsters or practice magic. But we did practice other things that long, hot summer. All right, so mostly we just talked about it into the warm nights. But that was almost as sweet. Boone and I, we go way back. We may disagree on many things, often and vehemently. But we do agree on what's important. We share a common goal. As long as there's darkness, we will carry the torch. Here. Everywhere. Nothing will grow if the seed be not sown. I see us as gardeners of the mind. We instill hope where we can, the will to fight where possible, the spirit to persevere where necessary. How did we end up here? This is where it all begins. There are places worse off, more dangerous, darker. But it begins here. It begins now. Where it all leads, I don't know. Neither does Boone. We're going to see it through. Wherever it takes us. Human life is like the dew of morning. The body of man is like a flicker of lightning existing only to return to nothingness. But that doesn't mean we won't take up arms when that infinite darkness comes to claim us. It's not the sun that threatens the dew of mankind or electricity coursing through clouds. It's something unnatural, something old and angry and bitter. And it has no place here. Before I learned the mysteries of this world, I saw mountains as mountains, oceans as oceans, and earth as earth. When I began to gain knowledge, I came to the point where I saw that mountains are not mountains, oceans are not oceans, and earth is not earth. But now that I've got its very substance, I'm at rest. Once again, I see mountains as mountains, oceans as oceans, earth as earth. The secret world is truly not. It's the world in front of us, above and beneath us, no more secret than the sun and the moon in the sky. Of course, there are places and things concealed to most. I lived once in a place I cannot return to. Can't find again. I've searched everywhere, but it's lost to me. Many masters have told me that I'll only find it once I stop searching for it. But how can I? That's like asking a man blinded to stop looking for the sun. It's impossible. I believe it has nothing to do with me searching for it or not. When Miracle wants me back, it will have me back. Not before then. So I keep searching. And one day, maybe, that place will reveal itself to me. Once again.